All right, regular run today, train and run 4 miles. These is also the goodbye run of the Tesla shoes, which now have a hole in them. So a year's worth of work, not bad. We're all fueled up on coffee. So I do a lot of my running barefoot, and that's because I wanted to figure out a way to stop my knees from hurting. So it wasn't so much, me taking painkillers. It was trying to figure out the proper way to run. So in running, what I noticed is, or rather I learned this from a channel. I think this channel was it's Grown and Healthy. On YouTube. So there's a way to run, and that way is this. What you want to do is focus on stepping on the outer ball of your foot. So the outer ball, and then roll into the inner ball, and only at the last possible second, if you're too tired, does your heel touch. Because if you run with your heels, that's when your knees start messing up. So in slow motion, it's sort of outer, inner, bang, outer, inner, bang, outer, inner, bang, outer, inner, bang, over and over again. And eventually, you'll get like a tiptoey sort of run. The other thing I wanted to talk about was staying in the Goldilocks zone. The Goldilocks zone is with your heart rate. This has to do with your heart rate. I think it's called the aerobic zone, if I remember correctly. But basically, it doesn't matter the pace that you're going. As long as your heart rate is above 130, but below 150, 155, you should be good. Now, the reason for this is if your heart rate goes, you're training, sprinting and stuff like that, going at that 160 heart rate, what'll happen is it's not sustainable. You'll burn out, or your legs will just completely pewter out at the end until you get some kind of sugar spike. Even that might not bring you back. So you can pretty much indefinitely keep this pace, so I'm told, for 5 to 6 hours. So remember, the Goldilocks zone is between 130 and 150 on your heart rate. So just about done this run, and just about done my first full week of training, actually second full week of training. Actually had a pilot week last week, and couple notes. I'll be replacing these shoes because of the hole here, but these Tesla Bear Trek shoes, or Bear Trek Tesla shoes, have been one of the best shoes, one of the best minimalist shoes that I've owned. I actually bought these off of eBay for about 30 bucks, and amazing. The second note that I have is my watch. I started this 4-mile run with 100% battery. As you see, I have 58% battery. Also, I don't know what's going on since this is just after the Galaxy Unpacked event. But what I've noticed with this watch is a lot of glitching and a lot of slowing down, and I get a lot of low-level shocks from it. It's weird. I don't know if it's the sensors or what's going on with it, but it's something's going on where I kind of feel like a little vibrations every now and then. Maybe that's a setting that I'm just missing. So yeah, I'll have to replace this watch. I'll probably get the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, which has a huge battery that should last the entire length of the marathon. And I thought about re-getting these Tesla Bear Trek shoes for about 35 bucks. They have them on eBay for used, or 89 for new. But the soles are really thin. These rocks right here, look, I can feel all of that. I can feel the wood underneath my feet here. I can feel everything, which is good and bad. So I think I'll move from the Tesla Bear Trek shoes to the Vivo barefoot shoes. I saw a lady at my gym, local gym, working out with them, and they looked amazing. She was doing deadlifts and squats, and and they look like they're very versatile. So I'll grab those shoes. Excuse me, I gotta look at you. Yeah, look at my ugly mug while you look at nature. So I'll grab those shoes and the watch, which will bring my running cost up to, it'll be about $600, which is really cheap for something that's you know, we're training for. Sorry, bugs are killing me right now. Which is really cheap for, you know, these sports. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show how to do such crazy things like marathon training, triathlon training, cycling, swimming. How can we do all this on a budget? Because, you know, I grew up thinking that it was an elitist sport. Like it was, you know, one of those sports where you had to have a lot of money and you had to be grown up in Breckenridge or somewhere in Montana to do it. You know, I'm born and raised out of the projects in West Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, these shoes are used. This watch is on a payment plan. Well, was on a payment plan. I paid it off last year. And I want to know what it's like in this world. So I'll document my progress and show you guys how it is to be broke in training for a marathon or training for an ultra marathon. Thanks. I'm Patrick Houston, and this is the Zenith Training Channel. Take it easy, guys.